Let's talk about Ilhan Omar. Donald Trump has slammed Ilhan Omar, saying she does nothing but complain during a speech in Pennsylvania.
That's for Minnesota, you know. That's called the great big Minnesota scam with one of the dumbest governors ever in history.
Donald Trump also taking aim at Tim Walz there. But Jeff, this comes amid questions about how much Ilhan Omar knew about this massive fraud scandal in Minnesota. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I think she knew a lot about it. I mean, I think Ilhan Omar is a fraud because we know that she married her brother, that she is someone that has allegiance to Somalia and not to the United States of America. Again, she's another person that has vile comments constantly about President Trump. She's part of this whole left-wing leadership of the Democratic Party. They're all, getting behind her and supporting her now that President Trump has attacked her. But I think this whole thing about the Somalian fraud going on in Minnesota is a big issue, and she's all intertwined in that. And it certainly hurt, as you heard President Trump say about Tim Walz. It's hurt Tim Walz. I heard a commentator say it's the biggest scandal in Minnesota history, and I do think she is connected to it. I think she's connected to a lot of fraud, and I think we need to investigate her. And from what I understand, that the Trump administration is doing that. She should be investigated. And we've got to look across the country of how many others that are supposedly representing Americans do not have allegiance to this country. And that's what I think she represents, someone that does not have allegiance to the United States of America.
Josh, an expert has told Fox News Digital that an ongoing decline in American assimilation and a deep fear of being accused as racist, that they are key factors in this massive fraud scheme in Minnesota that is coming to light. Of course, we know those details. Minnesota is facing one of the largest social services fraud scandals in US history, and prosecutors have since charged more than 70 defendants, with a large percentage of them members of Minnesota's Somali community. Would you agree about those factors, that an ongoing decline in American assimilation and also this fear of being accused of racist, that they played into this?
Oh yeah, 1,000% yes. Gabriella, I've been spewing this all the time actually on my show, the Josh Hammer Show. I've been beating this drum very hard. The assimilation paradigm in America has fundamentally failed. Frankly, it failed a long time ago. It failed probably decades ago at this point. America has had the same legal immigration regime now since the Hart-Sellers Act, which was passed in the mid 1960s. We haven't changed our legal immigration, roughly the same number of 1 million-ish new legal immigrants a year for the past 60 years. And there's all sorts of data showing that an increasingly high percentage of second and third generation immigrants from Latin America, from Spanish-speaking cultures, now speak Spanish at home. Just anecdotally, having lived in Houston, Texas, now living in South Florida, very heavily Spanish-speaking areas. When I fly into Miami International Airport, good luck getting an Uber driver who speaks English. It's virtually impossible. I mean, this is an all too frequent occurrence, really not just in Florida, but in way too many parts of the country. And then you throw into the ultra combustible mix the uniquely toxic presence of a lot of deeply unassimilated Muslims who hold deeply anti-American, anti-Western civilization views. This is not exactly a new problem either. We know that Dearborn, Michigan has been an Arab majority, or trending towards an Arab majority town, for many, many years now. There was this horrific recent footage of the mayor of Dearborn shouting down a concerned Christian citizen and calling him an Islamophobe because he had the temerity, he had the chutzpah to complain that Dearborn was renaming a street over a murdered Hezbollah jihadist. I mean, unbelievable stuff there. I saw one poll going back 2 years now. There was one poll that was taken less than 3 weeks after the October 7, 2023 pogrom by Hamas against Israel. There's one poll of American Muslims said that 57.5% of American Muslims thought that the Hamas pogrom, that this absolute horrific barbaric slaughter, was either justified or
Wow.
somewhat justified.
That's
That's
disgusting.
astonishing.
Yeah, it really is.
That in and of itself, I think, says really all you need to know about the state of current American quote unquote assimilation.
Yeah, no, it's so concerning. We are running out of time, I'm afraid, but I need to get from both of you a winner, loser, and the wildest media moment of the year. And if we have time, the challenge for the leaders ahead. Jeff, let's start with you. It's been a massive year. I'd love to hear who you think the winner was, the loser, and yes, some crazy media moments.
Lots of losers, lots of losers. I would say maybe Chuck Schumer. might have been certainly one of the biggest losers on the Democrat side with the Schumer shutdown. He is losing his grip on the Democrat Party. Obviously, they're looking to AOC to be the next senator from New York. If she doesn't run for president, I don't think she's going to run for president. I think she's going to be the next senator. So he is losing his popularity, losing his grip. His handling of this whole shutdown issue was atrocious. So I'd certainly put him at the very top as far as losers of the year. As far as winners, I say Donald Trump. I mean, it's been an incredible start to his administration. I think he hit the ground running in the second term. He's learned from some of the mistakes that were made in Trump 1. And I think it's been an incredible 11 months. I mean, I think we are making progress in a host of areas. I wish the Republicans in Congress would give him more support. I mean, I wish we'd have a better RNC. But as far as President Trump himself, I think he's done an amazing job. And as far as some of the incredible media moments, I mean, I certainly think you had the Coldplay concert where the couple was caught kissing.
We
That might have
have
been the
that,
most
Jeff.
embarrassing.
Let's play it. That was absolutely wild. Here we go.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
I mean, that was unbelievable. It just went completely viral. Josh, I have to get your thoughts now. Winner, loser, wildest media moment.
So, yeah, look, definitely no shortage of options on either side. So my winner of the year is Marco Rubio, who I think was really born for this month. I think Marco Rubio, even when he was U.S. Senator, really aspired to be Secretary of State. Anyone who knows him at all knows that he is deeply passionate about foreign affairs, foreign relations. I think that he has been nothing short of an exceptional, a borderline historic, actually, Secretary of State. Looking at the sheer number of peace deals that the United States has orchestrated in the very first year of the presidency, he is well-spoken, he's articulate, he is absolutely crushing it currently in his Secretary of State position. My loser of the year, I think Chuck Schumer is a very, very good answer, by the way. But if I had to give, if I had to give another name besides Chuck Schumer, I would probably say Tim Walz for all the reasons that we just discussed. This is the single largest bilking of the United States taxpayer probably in the history of the country, and he knew it all along. And he just looks like an utter fool. Hopefully, frankly, his butt ends up going to the local penitentiary sooner rather than later. My challenge ahead would be Russia-Ukraine peace. That continues to be just this thing that just cannot quite be gotten there. The administration, they're trying so hard. They just can't quite do it, at least yet there. God willing, we'll have better news come 2026. As far as my viral media moments, I think it has to be, I mean, going back again to our conversation earlier, I think it has to be Erica Kirk's speech at Charlie Kirk's memorial. I mean, that was one of the more extraordinary things. I mean, I think you had tens, if not hundreds of millions of people around the world just glued to the television, watching every word there. It was just extraordinary television. That clip will be with us for many years to come.
Wasn't it absolutely extraordinary? Josh Hammer, Senior Editor at Large at Newsweek, and Jeff Crouere, broadcaster and commentator. Thank you both so much for joining us. Wish we could have kept speaking for longer. Really appreciate you having both of you on the show.
Thank you, Gabriella.
Thanks so much. Take care.